He'd lived 1,000 lives, none his own. Jake Riley to the world was just a man, husband, father, logistics guy. But in shadows, missions hid in business trips, handshakes were moves, lives taken, secrets buried deep. Returning from his latest, a chill hit him. Sarah's voice, tight, hushed calls, air thick with wrongness. Instinct, honed sharp, screamed, danger close. Then the truth, betrayal, lies, a plan to rip everything away. They messed with the wrong man. Jake Riley doesn't break, he breaks you. The game? Rewritten. The alarm shrieked. Jake shut it down. 6 a.m. Already awake, counting breaths in the dark. Old habits. He slipped from bed, careful not to wake Sarah. She stirred, a curl toward the warmth he'd left. Asleep. He watched her in the dim light, brown hair on the pillow, lips parted. 10 years married, felt like forever, felt like an assignment gone too long. Quiet, precise, bathroom-bound, avoiding that floorboard. 3 steps, mirror. Stranger stared back. 44, face etched with more years than that. Scar on his jaw, Damascus souvenir, blade close to his artery. The wielder? Unluckier. Hot water, little comfort. Gray suit, blue tie, logistics consultant uniform, ordinary. Safe. Under the sink, behind cleaners, waterproof case, Beretta APX. Passports, different names, same face. $5,000 cash. Just in case. Closed it. Not today. Coffee smell from kitchen. Suburban New York house, modest, comfy. 3 beds, open kitchen, swing set in back. Kids outgrown it. But Mikey, his son, wouldn't let it go. Dad! Chair screech, blur of motion. Mikey Riley, 11, pure energy. Jake's mini-me, but with Sarah's eyes. Easy, buddy. Lifted him, held him tight, set him down. Up early. Science project, due today. Mikey vibrated. Mom helped last night, wanted to show you. Jake felt a pang. Mikey looked taller, bigger. 8 days gone, tracking a target in Plata. Logistics conference in Houston, Sarah and Mikey thought. Lead the way, Professor Riley. Grinning, Mikey dragged him to the kitchen table. Solar system hung perfect. Planets on fishing line. Painted them myself. Jupiter's storm, 300 years. Jake studied it, impressed. Fantastic, Mikey. Top marks. Mom said same thing. Beaming. She helped with wires. Your mom's smart. Not as smart as you. Jake felt the weight. Mikey's pure admiration. If only. If he had answers. Why, after 11 years, still felt like someone else's life. Not quite, ruffled Mikey's hair. But you'll impress everyone. Impress them? Mikey frowned. Like action movies Grandpa watches? Jake caught himself. Figure of speech, buddy. They'll really like it. Oh. Mikey looked a little deflated. Can we watch those movies when I'm older? We'll see. Coffee, black, paint-peeling strength. Eat up, bus in 20. Mikey attacked cereal, water running upstairs, Sarah awake. Jake sipped coffee, watched his son. This was real. This mattered. Not the house, not the fake life. Just Mikey. Men like Jake Riley didn't walk away clean. Shower shut off. Sarah in kitchen, robe, damp hair. You're home. Smile. Something flickered in her eyes. Surprise? Disappointment? Gone before he could read it. Got in late, he said. Didn't want to wake you. She stepped closer, cheek kiss. Perfume, expensive Christmas gift. Houston? She asked, reaching for coffee. Dull, Jake shrugged. Same as always. Dad, can you take me to school? Show Jake my project? Mikey's voice, morning routine breaking. Jake checked his watch. All right, grab your stuff. Mikey bolted, cereal forgotten. You spoil him, Sarah said, amusement softening the words. Someone's gotta. Jake replied, coffee sip, watching Mikey's retreat. Growing up fast. They all do. Sarah moved, kitchen rhythm, dishes, surfaces. 1,000 times before. Home tonight? Plan. Jake's eyes followed her hands. Gentle patching Mikey's scrape last summer. Precise. Careful. Hard to reconcile that tenderness with the lies. CIA stance, no personal ties. Conway warned him. Jake ignored it. Wanted real, untainted. Irony never lost. Need to get ready, Sarah said, pulling him out of it. Parent-teacher conference. Second grade teacher. Different school than Mikey. Jake nodded. Pick him up. As she went upstairs, kitchen sounds. Fridge hum, Mikey's steps above, water rush. Every day. Normal. Comforting. Something felt off. Weeks. Sarah distant. Phone calls cut short. Late nights at work. Papers on desk. Never less. Not coincidences. Instincts sharp. Compartmentalize. Suspicions shoved down. Proof needed. Ready, Dad. Mikey at doorway. Backpack. Solar system. Let's go, astronaut. Jake took the project. Detail impressive. Seriously impressive. Mikey lit up. Jake's gonna be so jealous. Volcano didn't even erupt. Jake chuckled. Not everyone's got the touch. But you would, right? If you had to make one? Best shot. Front door open. Crisp autumn air. Fallen leaves. Perfect blue New York sky. Manicured lawns. SUVs. Basketball hoop. Untouched. Jake loaded solar system in Mercedes trunk. Practical, unremarkable. Logistics consultant car. Seatbelt, he reminded. They settled in. Mikey's chatter, topics bouncing, school, friends, video game. Jake listened, questions, details memorized. Pieces of his son's life, missed too often. Dad? Mikey's voice serious. Next trip? Not for a while, Jake answered, no hesitation. Why? Just wondering. Ethan's dad's always gone, too. Air Force. Jake kept his eyes on road. Different job, same problem, too much time away. Wish you had different job, didn't have to leave. Question landed hard. Sometimes, he admitted. But then, who buys video games? Mikey laughed. Mom could. Says she could take care of us fine. Jake's grip tightened. She said that? Yeah, Mrs. Blackwell, other night. Wine. Said you were optional. Mikey sounded it out. What's optional mean? Jake neutral. Not necessity, like dessert. Nice, but not essential. Oh, Mikey thought. I think you're necessary. Something twisted in Jake's chest. Simple statement. Thanks, buddy. Joined car line at school drop-off. Parked, helped Mikey with project inside. Nod to security guard, barely glanced at ID. Sloppy. Gym membership, same result. Mikey led to classroom, excitement buzzing. Jake followed, thoughts elsewhere. Uneasy feeling. Weeks. Deeper now. Miss Fulham, teacher, arranging projects. Warm greeting. Mr. Riley, nice surprise. Genuine smile. Missed last 2 meetings. Demanding job. Not proud. Mikey told me about your help with research. Glanced at Mikey, grinning. Harmless exaggeration. He did most of work, Jake admitted. Just books, nudges. Miss Fulham leaned in. Project. Excellent work, Mikey. Detail. Thanks, Miss Fulham. Mikey, impatient. Dad, you should go. Late. Jake checked watch. Right. Hand on Mikey's shoulder. Be good. Listen. Learn. Mikey rolled eyes, smirked. Yeah. See you tonight. Without a doubt. As Jake walked hallways, familiar weight settled. 2 lives overlapping, never merging. Here, just a dad. 6 hours, briefing on Plata Op. Between, dissecting intel on bomb maker, Damascus. 2 lives bled together, never truly separate. Reached car, phone buzzed. Conway, Jake answered. Need you in early. Conway's tone clipped. Fresh intel, Damascus. Jake started engine. On my way. Glance in rearview mirror. School. Mikey fine. Always was. Resilient. Adaptable. Like his father. Drive downtown. Half hour. Building. Corporate HQ. First 6 floors. Shipping firm. 7th. Something else. Key card. Retinal scan only. Covert CIA nerve center. Jake passed security layers. Service elevator, 3rd floor. Transfer to another. Stairwell, janitor's closet, false wall, final checkpoint. Retinal scanner, mechanical hum, computerized voice. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Operative Riley. 7th floor, quiet. Analysts hunched over screens. Maintenance worker, ceiling panels. Brief nod from Jake. Conference room at Hall's End. Conway already there. Files spread out. 55, worn look. Years behind desk, not field. Softer, paler, but sharp eyes. Plata? Conway asked, no preamble. 3 targets neutralized, no witnesses, no trail. Jake took seat. Damascus update? Conway slid folder across table. Alahar, gone dark. Last sighting, safe house, old city. Cleared out 3 days ago. Sources think relocated. Jake flipped docs. Satellite images, reports, border data. No leads. Then, grainy photo. Tall, gaunt man, private jet, Damascus outskirts. Traced flight to Alexandria. After that, nothing. Conway tapped photo. Someone helping him. Resources. Jake studied it. Doesn't fit patterns. Conway leaned forward. Not fugitive scrambling. Executing plan. Jake closed folder. Move? Follow money. Find who's funding him. Next assignment? Conway hesitated. Alexandria. Maybe Jeddah. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from home. From Mikey. Jake asked. Tomorrow night? Wheels up 2200. Jake nodded, shifting mindset. 1 last night with Mikey. 2 weeks video calls, cheap airport souvenirs. I'll handle it. Conway regarded him. You always do. Pause. Softer. Jake, never easier. 2 lives. Deception. Shadow crossed Conway's face. 2 divorces. 3 kids barely spoke. Jake met his gaze, said nothing, understood the cost. Jake pushed up, experience dictating moves. Need Damascus files, travel paperwork, morning. Already on it, Conway replied, stacking notes. Briefing set for 4, full team. Rest of day, blurred. Intel updates, satellite feeds, target assessments. Skipping lunch, inevitability. Focus locked on Damascus. Alahar. Mission ahead. Side of him, unflinching precision. No place at home. Home, Stephen's father. Different man. Team briefing dragged. Past 7 when Jake stepped out. Called Sarah, driving. Hey. Sarah's voice, light. Making it home for dinner? On my way. Held up. Okay. No irritation, acceptance. Mikey ate. Saved you a plate. Project went well, by the way. Yeah. Jake's grip tightened. How'd it go? Over the moon. Whole class, best one. Her voice softened. Misses you when you're gone. Guilt settled deep. I know. I'm here now. Tonight. Pause. Something familiar. Resignation. Relief. Another trip. Alexandria, 2 weeks. Leaving tomorrow night, right? Clipped. We'll talk when you get back. Call ended. Rest of drive, silent. Replaying exchange. No anger, no accusations. Unspoken wait, weeks. House warmly lit against night. Living room window, Mikey curled on couch. Video game. Picture of normal. Safety. Hesitated in car, watching Mikey. 1 life instead of 2. Father. Husband. Leave behind briefings, missions, lies. Not his world. Quiet sigh. Briefcase, logistics docs, cover intact. Stepped inside. Dad! Mikey abandoned game, sprinted. Mom tell you project was best? Miss Fulham, Science Award. No time for briefcase. Mikey launched into arms, hugged him tight. Incredible, buddy. Knew you'd blow them away. Mikey grinned. Jake, super jealous. Volcano, just a mess. Jake chuckled, ruffling hair. Not everyone's a genius. Where's Mom? Upstairs. Phone. Mikey turned back to game. Said you should eat. Food in microwave. Glance at staircase. Kitchen. Lasagna, Mikey's favorite. Heated it, ate at counter. Sarah's voice drifted down. Cadence animated, engaged. Finished, settled next to Mikey. Couch. Cosmic Defenders? Player 2? Mikey handed controller. Next hour, played. Mikey guiding him through game. Finally defeated tough enemy, Mikey cheered. Moments felt real, worth everything else. Sarah appeared. Loose sweater, yoga pants, ponytail. Woman he married, decade ago. Homework done? She asked. Yes, Mom. Mikey answered, eyes glued to screen. Bedtime, school tomorrow. 5 more minutes? Mikey pleaded. Dad just got home. Sarah hesitated, quiet sigh. 5 minutes, brush teeth, wash face, bed. Thanks, Mom. Mikey back to game. Quick, Dad, level if we hurry. Jake met Sarah's gaze over Mikey's head, small smile, knowing, disappeared into kitchen. 5 minutes later, kept word. Nudging Mikey to bed. Protests expected. Nightly routine overseen. Teeth brushing, washing, bed. Listened as Mikey recited prayer. Sarah's habit. Neither religious. Night, Dad, Mikey mumbled, half asleep. Jake smoothed hair. "Good night, buddy. Bring me something from Alexandria?" "Of course," Jake assured, sitting edge of bed. "Anything specific?" "Something awesome, not t-shirt." Jake laughed softly. "Coolest thing in Alexandria. No boring souvenirs. Promise." "Promise." Mikey stifled yawn, eyes fluttering. "Call, Houston?" Small nod, ignoring pang in chest. "Every chance I get." "Good." Mikey exhaled, whisper. "Love you, Dad." "Love you too, buddy." Remained by Mikey's side. Breathing settled, slow rhythm of sleep. Adjusted blankets, tucked snugly. Slipped from room, door slightly open, Mikey's way. Downstairs, Sarah in kitchen. Half-filled wine glass. Poured another, held it out. "He's asleep." Jake took glass. "Knocked out. Project wore him out." She took slow sip, watching him over rim. "Thanks for helping him." Jake leaned against counter, careful distance. "Wanted to make you proud." Words lingered, heavier than intended. "He always does," she murmured, eyes dropping to glass. Pause. Added, "Alexandria. Last-minute trip. Big client." Years of lies. Lie came easy. "About 2 weeks. Less. Better idea once there." She swirled wine. "Might take Mikey to my sister's. Weekend. Keep him busy. Mind off you." Jake hadn't seen her sister years. Chicago, right? "Sounds good plan." Sip of wine. "How's Delilah?" Sarah barely hesitated. "Sandra," she corrected. "Delilah's my cousin." Minor correction, something stuck. Filed it away. Expression, nothing. "Mentioned girls' weekend next month," Sarah continued, voice casual. "Luna's idea. Short trip, nothing fancy." "Where to?" "Hawaii. Couple days beach." Turned to rinse glass. Tone too offhand. "Could use break." Something in way she said it. Hairs on back of neck. "Shouldn't be problem," he said evenly. "Nothing booked November." "Good." Dried hands glanced at him. "Heading up. Don't stay up late. Still Houston time." As she passed, brushed kiss against cheek, fingers grazing arm. Familiar touch. Tonight? Different. Hollow. Jake remained kitchen. Darkened windows. Conversation nagged. Correction too quick. Delilah? Cousin? Not sister? Sworn Delilah sister. Small inconsistency. Overthinking? Instincts kicking in? Occupational hazard. Drained glass, locked up house, ingrained habit. Upstairs, Sarah already in bed. Back to him, breathing steady. Asleep? Pretending? Jake undressed quietly, slipped under covers. Careful space between them, norm. When had distance become reality? Used to sleep wrapped around each other, listening to rain, tapping window. Tomorrow, Alexandria. Alahar. Mission. Quiet bedroom, real danger felt closer home. Forced body to relax, mind settle, one thing at time. Tomorrow, Alexandria. Everything else, wait. Even as sleep pulled, part of him remained on edge, always watching. Old habits died hard. Alexandria mission unraveled fast. Alahar's trail, not city, deep desert. Fortified compound. Attack braced for. Initial approach abandoned. Rethink, improvise. 2-day job, stretched to 3. 19 days later, Jake took shot. 900 meters. Clean kill. Alahar, balcony, cigarette. Unaware crosshairs locked. 19 days from home. 19 days, tense, awkward video calls, Mikey. 19 days clipped, robotic texts. Sarah. Journey back to New York, grueling. Dull throb in shoulder. Painful souvenir. Guard's bullet. Extraction close call. Wound not serious. Nagging irritation. Treated it himself. Avoided hospitals. Records. Front door. Midnight approaching. House dark. Porch light glow. Faint gold kitchen light. Lamp above stove. Always on late nights. Soundless. Jake disarmed security. Silence thick. Mikey asleep. Sarah, too, assumed. Suitcase by door. Kitchen. Drink unwind. Mission complete. Messy. Moment to shake off operative. Step back into husband. Father. Whiskey measure. Glass raised. Voice drifted down. Second floor. Soft. Urgent. Sarah's voice. Phone. Baby, just take kid. Demand ransom. He'll pay anything. I'll play part. Cry. Devastated. Money. Hawaii. Set everything up. Destroy him. Jake froze. Glass poised near lips. Exhaustion. Jet lag. Shoulder ache. Distorting reality. Misheard? No. Words unmistakable. Sarah. Plotting Mikey's kidnap. Scheme to ruin him. Chill adrenaline swept through. Mind sharpened. Glass down. Soundless. No shock. Fury. Focus. Storm upstairs. Confront her. Demand answers. Tip his hand. Time to weave lies. Cover tracks. No. Let her believe Alexandria. Oblivious. Measured silence. Retrieved suitcase. Slipped back out. Rental car parked 2 blocks away. Clear view house. Processed it. Sarah betrayed him. Betrayed Mikey. Revelation should sting. Tear him apart. Felt nothing. Cold resolve. Same resolve before mission. Before kill. Fingers hovered over phone. Considered call. No. Not yet. Understand full extent. Night stretched on. Slow. Heavy. Jake kept watch. Mind racing. Scenarios. Contingencies. Dawn approached. House stirred. Sarah's routine. Unchanged. Coffee. Shower. Waking Mikey. Breakfast. 7:30. Silver BMW. Mikey passenger seat. Once gone, Jake returned inside. Quiet precision. Master bedroom. Sarah's closet. Dresser. Nightstand. Careful. Nothing obvious. Careless. Laptop locked. No obstacle. Minutes. Emails. Browser history. Clean. Too clean. Another device. Incriminating stuff. Smart. Spare bedroom. Home office. Thorough exam. Prepaid phone. Hollowed book. Classic tactic. Effective. Locked. Not for long. Inside. Texts. Call logs. Majority. Contact R. Cautious. Coded convos. Meaning unmistakable. Discussions. Plans. Underlying intimacy. No doubt. Jake felt something stir. Not jealousy. Colder. Harder. Didn't care she found someone else. Cared she endangered Mikey. Allowed this into their home. Continued search. Methodical. Relentless. Desk drawer back. Greeting cards stack. Folder. Fake passports. Sarah. Mikey. Offshore financial docs. Never seen before. Handwritten list. Dates. Locations. Hawaii multiple times. Name he didn't recognize. Rafael Vega. Jake photographed everything. Documents back, precise positions. She wouldn't know. Not yet. Find out who Rafael Vega was. Resources beyond home. Downtown coffee shop, corner booth. Clear line of sight entrance. Black coffee untouched beside laptop. Secure laptop, train station locker. Precautions, years field, bypassed search engines, databases officially didn't exist. Rafael Vega, 45, career criminal, fraud, extortion, assault, cartel ties, southern border, wanted Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. High-profile investment scams, elderly prey. Jake's jaw tightened. Sarah aligned with predator. Mikey in sights. Scrutinized photo. Unwavering focus. Tall, powerfully built, effortless charisma deepened with age. Silver streaks, temples. Defined jawline. Confident smile. Man who could insert himself. Indispensable. Pieces falling. Raphael singled out Sarah. Likely met while Jake gone. Opportunity. Woman alone, husband traveling, lifestyle hinting wealth. Miscalculated. Believed Jake just logistics consultant. No idea who they faced. Day, Jake compiled info. Tracing Raphael's movements, past 6 months. Patterns emerged. Raphael, Denver repeatedly. Hotel within 2 miles Jake's home. Month ago, modest apartment, assumed identity. Temporary HQ. Late afternoon, picture complete. Raphael's objective clear. Use Sarah pawn, get Mikey. Leverage Jake ransom. Assuming access to funds. Money secured, disappear. Hawaii, new life, no extradition, forged passports, 5 million ransom, price on Mikey's life, money transferred offshore accounts, Sarah, Raphael, Mikey disappear, leave Jake nothing, meticulous plan. Almost. Jake shut laptop, weighing options, authorities, out. Expose real occupation, CIA work, unacceptable risk. Confronting Sarah, temporary answers. Raphael still at large. Sarah already willing betray him, endanger Mikey. One course of action. Mikey's safety, Jake control. More intel needed. Extent of danger. First step, direct surveillance. Evening, Jake drove to Raphael's address. Vantage point, abandoned office across street. High-powered binoculars, monitored entrance, noted everyone coming, going. Just after 6, Raphael appeared. First time in person, taller than expected. Arrogance, untouchable. Illusion, about to shatter. 2 hours later, 3 more men joined him. Jake discreetly photographed, analyzed body language. Not amateurs. Sharp expressions, controlled movements, demeanor danger accustomed. Running images database confirmed suspicions. Criminal records, violent offenses, armed robbery, kidnapping. 1. Cartel connections. Enforcer. Problems. Brute force. Not simple con. Lethal. Plan clearer. Raphael not alone. Assembled pros. Mikey's abduction. Knew how to take someone. Stay gone. Jake observed. Raphael spread docs table. Maps, photos. Men leaned in, pointing, strategizing, finalizing details. Plotting to take his son. Jake remained post, late night. Just after 10, silver BMW pulled up. Sarah. Through binoculars, watched her enter apartment, embrace Raphael. Not hesitant. Passion. Fervency. Never seen from her before. Sight didn't sting, enrage, reinforced what he knew. Deeply involved, stayed nearly 2 hours. Through window, saw her engaged conversation. Gesturing actively, participating. Not coerced. Not victim. Accomplice. Scheme to abduct her own child. When she left, Jake trailed home. Safe distance. Watched her pull driveway, step inside, climb into bed. Seamlessly, loving wife, mother, concealing truth, practiced facade. Next day, Jake expanded surveillance. Followed Raphael, meetings crew. Documenting every interaction. Systematic. Scouting locations. Mikey's school. Every step planned carefully. Jake better. Recorded everything. Rendezvous. Hushed convos. Lies. Tracked Sarah too. Secret phone calls, calculated meetings. Raphael, double life maintained. Each revelation, Jake's resolve hardened. Not betrayal. War. Third day, uncovered entire plan. Abduction, Tuesday. After school. Sarah fabricated excuse. Faculty meeting. Unavailable pickup Mikey. Raphael's men intercept boy. Transport prearranged location. Sarah called Jake. Frantic. Hysterical. Discovered Mikey missing. Alexandria. Ransom demand follow. $5 million. Price on Mikey's life. Money transferred offshore accounts. Sarah, Raphael, Mikey, disappear. Secured escape. Flight Hawaii. New life, no extradition. Forged passports. Jake left with nothing. Meticulous, well-crafted scheme. Could work. Ordinary man. Someone simply what he appeared to be. Jake Riley. No ordinary man. Shadow. Hunter. Killer. Found his prey. Hotel room. Jake formulated response. Precision. Every mission before. First. Secure Mikey. Systematically eliminate threat. No hesitation. No room for failure. Another operation. Personal. Very personal. One goal outweighed everything. Mikey's safety. Without drawing attention. All-night diner parking lot, disposable phone. Dialed Jacob Sanders' number. Rising sun, gold mountains, Jake's thoughts dark. Jacob picked up, third ring. Sanders. Riley. Jake's tone steady, nothing given away. Need favor. Jacob didn't hesitate. Name it. Why Jake trusted him. No hesitation, questions. Bond forged Syria. Saved each other's lives. Times neither cared to count. Take Mikey camping weekend. Pick him up tomorrow morning. Keep him Sunday night. Surprise from me. Jacob's voice sharpened. Something wrong? Not yet, Jake replied. But will be. Mikey needs safe place. Jacob caught implication. Caroline? Jake hesitated. Jacob met her few times, ability read between lines razor sharp. Not your concern, Jake said finally. Just need Mikey out of way. Understood. What time? 9 sharp. Send address. Weapon? Jake considered it. Raphael's men, pros, not moving Mikey yet. Plan Tuesday. Risks, no option. Yes, keep it low-key. And Jacob. Jake hesitated. Anything feels off. Someone tails you, disappear. Mikey, go off-grid. Payphone, reach me. Nothing traceable. Jacob exhaled slowly. That serious? It is. Got it. Ghosts if we have to. Thanks. And Jacob. Mikey doesn't know anything. Keep it that way. Of course. Call ended. Jake stared at phone. Discarded it, trash bin. Reached Jacob again. Different burner. Mikey's safety arranged. Jake, next objective. Secure safe house. Property 20 miles outside Denver. Modest ranch house, isolated. Prison for kidnapped kid or perfect spot eliminate threat. No witnesses. Night cover. Jake approached on foot. Silent steps, forest floor. House exterior lights, security lax. Single guard patrolled outside. Routine, careless movements. Windows, 2 more inside. One sprawled TV, other cleaning firearm, kitchen table. No Raphael, no Sarah. Circled house twice. Cataloging entrances, weak points. Alarm rudimentary. Locks standard. Nothing beyond his skill set. Satisfied. Withdrew. Drove 40 minutes. Rundown motel. Floor plans spread out. Tracing routes. Refining plan. Surgical. Eliminate everyone inside before warn Raphael, Sarah. Following morning, Jake observed safe distance. Jacob's truck pulled driveway. Binoculars in hand, studied scene. Sarah opened door. Expression shifting. Surprise. Unease. Jacob handed envelope. Inside, Jake's note. Camping trip. She hesitated, caught off guard. Mikey appeared. Even far, Seaboy's excitement. Dashed upstairs things. Reappeared minutes later. Backpack. Dull ache settled Jake's chest. Watched Mikey clamber eagerly Jacob's truck. Should be him taking Mikey trip. Fishing, constellations. Instead, preparing violence. Setting stage eliminate danger to family. Jacob's truck disappeared road. Jake retrieved another burner phone. Dialed Sarah. Hello? Her voice wary. It's me. Silence. Jake? Why aren't you calling from your phone? Battery died Alexandria. Borrowed one. Lie slipped out, effortless. She didn't sound convinced. You okay? Sound off. I'm fine. Tone even. Pause. Your friend Jacob showed up. Take Mikey camping. Warning nice. Thought fun surprise for both of you. Jacob wanting to take him while. Forced casual tone. Problem? No. Unexpected. Exhaled. When coming home? Few more days. Things complicated here. They always were. Hint of relief colored words. Guaranteed quiet weekend. Got anything planned? Jake asked. Grading papers. Maybe movie? Another lie. Should go. Late for class. All right. Give Mikey hug from me when back. Call ended. Jake set off hardware store. Essentials. Zip ties, gloves, industrial cleaners. Cashier. Barely glanced. Routine supplies. Nothing unusual. Noticeable. Hours crawled. Jake maintained watch Raphael's apartment. Noting comings, goings men. Late afternoon, all left together. Jake followed distance, careful, unseen. Trailing remote safe house, city limits. Parked mile away, abandoned gas station. Settled in, wait for nightfall. Dusk swallowed landscape, methodically prepared. Beretta APX, suppressor, combat knife, zip ties, night vision goggles. Each item, nondescript black bag. Moment full darkness, moved, silent, unseen. Shadow slipping trees. Sentry careless. Tree, phone, cigarette. Perfect lapse judgment. Jake watched, waited, struck. Swift, silent approach. Hand over mouth, blade slicing throat. Practiced motion. Swift, efficient. Faint gurgle, feeble struggle, stillness. One down, advance toward house, checking deviations, earlier surveillance. Inside, one-man living room, basketball game, beer. Another paced bedroom. Phone convo. Reflection window. Jake worked back door lock. Precise precision. Slipping inside. Undetected. TV blared, commentary rising. Ideal cover. Dim kitchen light, soft shadows. Jake moved soundlessly, positioning himself just outside living room. Gaze locked on next target. Man tipped beer, drained. Stood, kitchen. Jake pressed wall, blade in hand. Moment man entered, struck. Hand stifling cry, knife carving carotid, precise, practiced motion. Brief struggle, nothing. Two down, eased body ground. Careful, silent. Quick white blade. Listened. Door creaked open hall. Footsteps. "Hey, Rick, grab me a..." Words died in man's throat. Stepped kitchen, gaze locked body, Jake's feet. No hesitation. 3 strides, closed distance. Brutal strike throat. Choked sound. Knife followed. Swift. Final. 3 down. Jake stood quiet aftermath. Breath even, mind clear. No doubt. No remorse. Necessary. Swept through house. Methodical efficiency. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, finished basement. Scene meticulously prepared Mikey's arrival. One room stopped him cold. Child-sized mattress. Chains, bolted frame. Blackout curtains. Darkness. Planned keep his son here. Break him. Jake's resolve hardened. Arranged bodies living room. Chairs around coffee table. Tableau frozen. Morbid stillness. Bathroom, gauze. First aid kit. Dipping pooled blood. Smeared message wall above them. "You made a mistake." Undeniable. Unmistakable. Studied scene. Detached. Ensuring detail carried intent. Erasing presence. Wiping surfaces. Footprints. Vanished surrounding woods. Elevated vantage point. Unobstructed house view. Waited. Dawn arrived. Slow gradients. Black fading navy, pale gray. Forest stirred life. Indifferent violence night. Jake remained motionless. Honed discipline. Still. Senses sharp. Focus locked house below. 8:17 a.m. Black SUV pulled driveway. Rafael Vega stepped out. Phone. Every movement. Confidence untouchable. Illusion about shatter. Jake tracked binoculars. Entered house. Long pause. Muffled shout. Shock. More shouting. Raphael staggered doorway. Phone ear, eyes wide, movements frantic. Fear overtaking certainty. Watched, waiting. Man unraveling. Plans disintegrating. Exactly intended. Jake eavesdropping, directional mic. Snippets. Raphael's frantic phone convo. "They're gone. All of them." Pause. Listening response. "Hearing me? Every single one dead." Silence. Frustration. "How hell should I know? Just there, throat slit, living room." Tone pitched high, desperation. "Message. Blood." More quiet. Anger flared. Can't go, cops. Lost damn mind. Long inhale. Decision. Meet me fallback spot. 1 hour. Call ended. Gaze darted wildly. Bolted SUV. Reversed recklessly. Tires skidded. Gravel flinging. Roared off. Jake allowed slight satisfied smirk. Phase 1. Complete. Enemy shaken. Teetering panic. Next stage. Returned vehicle. Keeping safe. Steady distance. Shadowed Raphael's erratic drive. Paranoid. Checking mirrors constantly. Running red light. Eventually, parking garage. Modest airport hotel. Jake memorized location. Drove nearby cafe. Coffee. Laptop. Hotel's reservation system. Back door. Long ago set up. Room 412. Robert Vincent. Paid week advance. Shut laptop. Slow coffee sip. Considering next move. Raphael waiting Sarah. On edge. Volatile. Fear made people careless. Phone vibrated. Message Jacob. Eagle secure. Fishing good. No tails. Jake deleted it. Mikey safe. Focus entirely dismantling real threat. Next 3 hours, car. Monitoring hotel flow people. 11:43 a.m. Silver BMW pulled garage. Sarah. Through binoculars. Hurried precise movements. Sunglasses. Thick cloud cover. Quick glance shoulder. Jumpy. Perfect. Didn't need listen. Convo predictable. Operation crumbled. Team wiped out. Someone hunting them. No idea who. Not yet. 2 hours later, Sarah re-emerged. Paler, rigid tension. Climbed car, house. Jake followed distance. Peeled off different route. Ensuring arrived first. Slipped back entrance. Unlocking door, own key. Methodically swept rooms. No tampering signs. No hidden threats. Satisfied kitchen. Opened fridge. Steaks. Counter. Room temperature. Wine rack. Cabernet Sauvignon. Sarah's favorite. Salad prepared. Finest tableware arranged. Candles lit center table. Mind clear. Not sentiment. Control. Snare set. Prey running scared. Wait right moment close. Dinner. 20 minutes later. Car driveway. Garage door groaned open. Footsteps approached. Pause. She saw his car. Front door creaked. Jake? Perfect mix surprise, delight voice. Good. Credit for that. You're home early. Jake stepped view, drying hands towel. Thought I'd surprise you. Smiled, studying reaction. Bag slipped shoulder, rushed toward him. Arms neck, lips his, kissed her back. No warmth, calculation. Focus, slight tremor fingers. Forced brightness expression. Flicker fear eyes. Why didn't you tell me coming back? She asked, voice smooth, rehearsed. Would have picked you up. Flawless lie. Wanted surprise you. Gestured kitchen. Making dinner, your favorite. Hesitation, brief. Nodded. Sounds wonderful. Followed him inside. Movements controlled, stiff. How was Alexandria? Productive. Jake turned seasoned steaks. Tone casual. Finished ahead schedule. That's great. Leaned counter, watching him. Mike, you'll be sad. Missed you? Still camping Jacob? Jake didn't glance up. I know. I arranged it. Held her gaze. Face unreadable mask. Figured we could use privacy. Split second. Something flashed features. Concern? Fear? Masked easy smile. Thoughtful of you? Moments. Turned attention sizzling steaks. Rich aroma filling kitchen. How's weekend been? Quiet. Catching up work. Sarah moved wine rack. Fingers brushing bottles, pulling out one he selected. This one? Good choice. Turned back to him, smoothly working corkscrew. Hear about break-in? Few blocks over? Miller's house. Last night. Sounded casual convo. Jake knew better. Anchoring herself. Establishing presence. Clear, home, aware neighborhood. No, just got back afternoon. Ignited gas burner. Blue flame flicker cast iron pan. Anyone hurt? No, not home. Police everywhere morning. She poured 2 glasses. Hands steady now. Unsettling. We're fine. Jake laid steaks pan. Sharp sizzle, cutting quiet. Never let anything happen you, Mikey. Smile wavered. Heartbeat. I know. Moved around each other. Unspoken ease, years together. Jake focused cooking, Sarah set table, lit candles, soft music. Outside, looked like any couple, quiet dinner. Only Jake knew. Caroline's last meal. Everything ready, took seats. Flickering candlelight, shifting shadows. Jake lifted glass. To surprises. Sarah tapped hers against his. To surprises. Ate mostly silence, tension thickening. Jake watched her closely, careful, measured bites. Sipped wine too often. Gaze drifted phone, face down beside plate. Waiting call. Waiting for call? He asked, tone light. She flinched. What? No. Pushed phone further away. Just had it out. How's Mikey doing school? He asked smoothly, changing subject. Feels like missed a lot while gone. Mentioned son softened her expression. Guarded remained eyes. He's great. Teacher says brightest class. Doesn't surprise me. Jake cut steak. Thinking we'd take family trip. Grip on fork tightened. Oh? Just 3 of us. Maybe Disney World. Took longer wine sip. He'd love that. When thinking? Next month, unless got plans. Studied her reaction. Know you mentioned girls' trip Hawaii? Fork hesitated mid-air. Right. Not till end month. Could do Disney after Hawaii. Jake repeated, setting utensils. Interesting choice. Luna picked it. Voice steady, fingers whitened around fork. Found cheap flights. Jake leaned back chair, watching her. Must be nice. People you can trust. It is, she said carefully, placing fork down. Gaze searched his face. Jake, something wrong? You seem off. Off how? I don't know. Hesitated. Reached across table, hand over his. Distant. Jake glanced hand. Candlelight catching gold wedding band. Remembered slipping it finger. Believing vows. Life promised build together. Lies. Voice quiet. Did you really think I wouldn't find out? Sarah's smile froze. Find out what? Jake's expression didn't change. About Raphael. Color drained face. About your plan, take my son. Hand jerked away, burned. I have no idea what you're talking about. Jake sighed, swirling wine. Don't insult me, Caroline. I know everything. Kidnapping, ransom, Hawaii, all of it. Voice trembled. First true fracture composure. Jake, you're not making sense. Who Raphael? What kidnapping? I was home 2 nights ago. Breath quick, shallow now, skin pale. Jake set glass down, deliberate care. I heard you on phone. Just take his son, ask money. Exact words. Money secured Hawaii. Sharp exhale, expression artfully composed disbelief. Must be mistaken. Maybe overheard scene film, watching film. Jake's nod measured, deliberate. Best defense. Jake, stop. I found passports, Caroline. Hidden accounts, offshore. I know safe house, prepped Mikey, bolted chains bed, blackout curtains. Breath caught, eyes darting exit. I don't know what you're talking about. Also tracked down lover's associates. Jake leaned in slightly. All 3. Not eager talk first. And understood my point. Recognition flashed gaze, swiftly replaced horror. You were there, House. That was you. Jake's tone sharpened. Did Raphael tell you what he found morning? Men seated perfect row, throats cut, blood scrawled message wall. Sarah shoved chair back. Screech wood tile, cutting silence. You're insane. No, Caroline, always been exactly what I am. Jake didn't move, gaze locked hers. You never cared enough see it. I'm leaving. She stood, reached phone. You need serious help. Doors are locked. Jake took another steak bite. So are windows. Sit down, eat, not done. Caroline's eyes widened, flitting kitchen, landing back him. You can't hold me here. I've kept you 10 years. Jake sliced steak, eerie composure. One more night won't matter. I'm calling police. Fingers trembled, lifted phone. Proof? Bodies dead accomplices? Fake passports you arranged? Offshore accounts? Your name? Jake didn't glance up plate. Go ahead. Call them. Sure, they'd love hear about kidnapping plot. Grip phone tightened, knuckles paling. What do you want? Truth. For once. Jake motioned chair. Sit. Moment. Thought she might run. Reason prevailed. Slowly, Caroline lowered herself back seat. How long? Jake asked. How long what? How long plotting destroy family? Caroline turned away, jaw tight. You wouldn't understand. Try me. Not what you think. What I think, Jake said, voice dangerously calm. Fell for con man, planned abduct Mikey, drain accounts, vanish new life. Which part getting wrong? Caroline's expression hardened defiance. Part where you've been deceiving me entire marriage. Part where you disappear weeks, no explanation. Part where I'm married ghost. Jake leaned back, studying her. This on me? You're not who you claim be. Caroline leaned forward. Logistics consultant? Really? I've seen scars, Jake. I know about gun. Pretend I don't notice way you map out every exit. Nightmares, languages never used around me. That justifies endangering Mikey? Mikey never risk. Her voice broke, cracking first time. Just what? Lesson? Punishment for me? Jake's voice remained cold, even. You were going chain our 11-year-old son bed? Make him believe kidnapped? Fill him fear? Raphael fed you exactly what you wanted here. Jake cut her off. Saw window. Bitter, ignored wife. Access what assumed wealth. Played you, Caroline. So desperate believe him. Willing put own child through hell. That's not true. Her eyes filled tears. Genuine another ploy? Couldn't tell. Mikey would have been with me whole time. Safe. Jake repeated word, letting it sink in. No safety trauma, Caroline. No security teaching child can't trust own mother. Like you can trust you? She wiped tears angrily. Father who's never there. Misses baseball games, school events, calls birthdays, never shows up. I've never endangered him. Jake's voice sharpened. And I've never used him bargaining chip. No, you turned back on him, over and over. Jake experienced flicker something. Not quite remorse, recognition. Not entirely wrong. Absent more times cared admit. Always job above family. Didn't excuse what she plotted. What your plan? Securing money? He asked. Vanish. New names? Brand new life? Criminal lover? Caroline hesitated, small nod. Something along those lines. And Mikey? Ever cross mind how he'd feel? Torn home? Friends? Father? He'd adapt, she murmured, eyes plate. Kids always do. Sigh escaped lips. Not like you'd even realize gone. You'd be off chasing mission, another identity, living another lie. Words cut deeper than Jake cared acknowledge. One thing he knew, absolute certainty. You're wrong. His tone steady, quiet, unyielding. Mikey only thing in my life that's real. More real than me. More real than our marriage? She asked, bitterness every syllable. Our marriage ended moment you decided use our son bargaining chip. Jake rose to feet, decision made. But you were right one thing. Added, leveling gaze her. I've been living lie, just not one you think. Eyes narrowed. What's that mean? Means I don't work logistics. He stepped around table, closing space. I work for government. Skepticism flashed face, melted realization, disbelief. CIA? I don't arrange shipping routes, Jake said evenly. I eliminate threats. Caroline's breath caught. Expression hardened. You expect me believe that? I don't give damn what you believe anymore, loomed over her, voice void emotion. But explains disappearances, scars, weapons, why I tracked down boyfriend, why his crew gone. Swallowed hard. If that's true, then you're a killer. Jake finished for her. More fear flickered across features. What are you going to do to me? Jake didn't answer. Seized her arm, yanked her feet. Please, Jake. Her voice cracked, reality sinking in. Don't hurt me. Like you weren't planning hurt me? His grip tightened. You were ready to destroy my life, steal my son. Tears streamed face. I made mistake. Terrible mistake. Yes, he agreed, steering her basement door. Worst mistake your life. Desperation, Caroline's strength, wrenched free, lunging kitchen counter, fingers wrapped knife, whirled him. Stay back! Jake didn't hesitate. Trained precision, caught wrist before she could strike. Sharp twist, blade clattered floor. Next breath, face smashed dining table. Blood spattering white tablecloth. Gasped pain, struggling grip. That was mistake, Jake said, voice eerily calm. Big one. Caroline sobbed, blood nose. Please don't kill me. Hauled her upright, locking arms behind her. Basement. Please, she whimpered. Shoved her door, yanking open one hand, keeping her pinned other. Stairs stretched darkness. Dim bulb. Please, she pleaded, voice trembling. I'll do anything. Jake pushed her forward, stumbled first step, nearly collapsing, grip clamped arm, fingers digging in. Move! Sobbing, still bleeding, Caroline obeyed, stepping downward shaky increments. Jake followed. Closing door behind them, final decisive click. Dim glow turned him. Wide eyes filled terror. "Jake, please, think about Mikey. What will you tell him?" Jake's voice glacial. "That his mother abandoned him. Or she's dead. Either way, he'll never know what you planned do." I wasn't thinking straight. Caroline shook head, retreating as he advanced. "Raphael tricked me. No more lies." Jake's patience snapped. "You made your choice." She trembled, stepped closer. Breaths sharp, shallow bursts. "You chose Raphael, chose betrayal, put my son's lifeline." "Our son," Caroline's voice trembled whisper. "Not anymore." Cold wall pressed against Caroline's back. Nowhere left to flee. No refuge. Throat tightened. "What are you going to do?" Jake stepped forward, expression unreadable dim light. "What I have to." Screams that followed, raw, desperate, pleading. Basement built contain them. Thick walls, heavy insulation, no sound escape, no help come. Door swung shut. Her cries remained trapped, suffocating dark. Night settled over house, silence thick. Soft hum fridge, occasional groan aging wood. Outside rain-pattered windows. Rhythm, impatient fingers drumming glass. Basement. Caroline sat bound chair. Wrists, ankles, zip ties. Face bruised, slammed table, dried blood nose, lips, earlier screams, withered breathless whimpers. Jake glanced watch. 11:47 p.m. Right time. Text from Caroline's phone, 10:30. "He knows. Come house. Need help. Back door." Short, urgent, impossible ignore. 11:45, Jake ascended basement stairs, leaving Caroline behind, dim glow hanging bulb. Top, stopped listen. Nothing yet. Raphael careful. Park down street, approach foot. Jake doused house darkness. Single light kitchen, subtle guide. Lure Raphael inside. Suspicion. Took place shadows dining room. Gaze locked basement door, entrance back. Beretta rested reach. Doubted need it. Not gunfight. Personal. Didn't take long. 11:52. Heard it. Faint crunch, cautious footsteps, wet pavement. Silhouette pass kitchen window. Hesitant testing back door handle. Unlocked. Promised. Door eased open. Whisper hinges. Figure stepped inside. Tall, deliberate. Closing door practice silence. Gun drawn. Eyes scanning room. "Caroline?" Raphael's voice hushed, tense. Jake remained still, watching. Raphael advanced further. Careful edge. Not careful enough. "Caroline?" This time louder. Worry slipping in. Jake broke silence. "She's downstairs." Raphael spun, raising weapon. Jake already motion. 3 strides, closed distance. One hand struck gun aside, just as fired. Bullets splintering wood. Other crashed Raphael's throat, ruthless precision. Raphael staggered back, gasping air. Jake didn't relent. Sharp jab solar plexus, doubled over, knee drove face, sprawling. Raphael groaned, blood nose. Fingers scrambled gun. Jake already kicked at fridge. Towering over him, Jake exhaled slowly. "Let's keep it quiet," he murmured. "Wouldn't want disturbed neighbors." Raphael's gaze lifted. Pain-stricken eyes, flickering realization.
You?
He rasped, barely audible. Jake crouched beside him, face impassive. Me. Recognition bled Raphael's expression. Husband. One he thought could deceive. Mark. Father. Jake continued. Boy you were planning take. Raphael swallowed hard, breath uneven. Listen. Jake pressed boot chest, forcing him down. No, he said coldly. You listen. Leaning in, increased pressure, making Raphael gasp air. You made mistake. Fatal one. I can explain. Raphael choked out, desperation thick. Jake tilted head slightly, gaze like ice. Explain Chain's bed meant 11-year-old boy, fake passports, offshore accounts. Flicker fear past Raphael's eyes. It's not... He started. Jake wrenched him upright collar, ignoring weak struggles. Let's ask Caroline, he murmured. She's been waiting you. Raphael stumbled. Jake hauled him basement door, leaving trail smeared blood. One hand, Jake twisted handle, pulled door open. Darkness below yawned wide. After you, shoved Raphael forward. Raphael stumbled, gripping railing steady himself, turned, eyes darting between Jake, black void beneath him. Jake's voice blade. Move! Raphael swallowed hard, stepped downward. Jake followed. Footsteps echoing, waiting dark. Descended basement, Raphael's sudden halt, breath catching. Sight greeted him dim glow hanging light. Caroline bound chair. Body slumped, chin chest, hair face curtain. Footsteps stirred her, lifted head sluggishly. Eyes landed Raphael, widened distress. No, she breathed out, whisper. Weak shake head. You shouldn't be here. It's trap. Bit late for that warning, Caroline, Jake remarked, shoving Raphael forward. Stumbled pale circle light. Night shining armor decided walk right into it. Raphael's gaze darted room, scanning desperately. Weapon, escape, advantage. Basement stark. Concrete walls. Storage boxes. 3 of them. Sit, Jake commanded, forcing Raphael chair, directly across Caroline. Raphael raised hands, attempt pacify him. We can work this out, he said quickly. No one's been hurt yet. Still way for us all walk away. Jake wasn't interested negotiating. Sit down. Voice left no room defiance. Raphael reluctantly lowered chair, body protesting bruise, strain. Jake moved precision, securing Raphael's wrists behind him, binding ankles chair legs, zip ties. Efficiency told Raphael, not Jake's first-time restraints. Jake, please, Caroline implored, voice quivering. You don't have do this. We made mistake. Horrible mistake. But Mikey fine. He's safe. No harm came him. Jake straightened, face unreadable, regarded her. No harm? He repeated, tone disbelief. You plotted, take my son, planned restrain him, frighten him, use him leverage. We never meant hurt him. Raphael interjected, urgency voice. Never about that. Just about money. Jake let out quiet breath. Just money, he echoed, voice almost contemplative. $5 million. Value you placed on my son's fear. We were desperate, Caroline murmured, barely audible. Jake's cold gaze fixed her. Desperate? Comfortable home? Steady job? Child safe? Loved? Well cared for? What exactly so desperate for? Caroline averted gaze, unable meet his eyes. Raphael answered for her. Freedom, he said. She wanted out. Wanted be free this life. Free you. Jake shifted attention fully Raphael. And you were her escape. Convicted criminal. Man who preys vulnerable women. I love her, Raphael declared, sitting upright as restraints allowed. More than you ever did. Slow, mirthless smile curled Jake's lips. Love? That's what you call this? Manipulating her? Convincing her gamble own son's safety for payout? You don't understand. Raphael started. Jake cut him off. Sharp shake head. I understand perfectly. You saw opportunity. Lonely wife, absent husband, family appeared wealthy, played her, planned from start. That's not true. Raphael turned Caroline, desperation creeping voice. Tell him, Caroline. Tell him what we had was real. Caroline's eyes flitted uncertainly between two men. I thought it was. It was, Raphael insisted, leaning forward restraints. Everything I told you truth. I love you. We can still have that life together. Jake chuckled, sound devoid warmth. Life built ransom money, terrorizing child? We would have returned him, Raphael shot back, unharmed. Once we had money. Jake's expression didn't waver. And if I hadn't paid? Hadn't 5 million handover? Briefest moment, Raphael's face betrayed irritation. Smoothed it away. We would have figured something out. Jake tilted head slightly. Or perhaps you would have just taken Caroline, Mikey, disappeared. Leaving me nothing. Backup plan, wasn't it? Raphael's silence confirmed everything Jake needed know. Jake exhaled slowly, finalizing puzzle mind. You thought I was just some logistics consultant, he said at last. Easy target, man who would cave pressure threat family. Raphael frowned. What else would you be? Jake's smile returned, sharp, unforgiving. Someone you never should have crossed. Without another word, turned. Moving workbench wall, drawer, retrieved roll duct tape, tearing off strip, crisp rip. Jake, what are you doing? Caroline's voice trembled fear. He didn't respond. Stepping Raphael, pressed tape firmly over mouth. Ignoring Raphael's attempts twist away. Then, same methodical efficiency. Silenced Caroline. Both muted, Jake dragged third chair between them. Settled into it. Posture relaxed. Demeanor disturbingly calm. As if simply having quiet conversation living room, rather than confrontation basement. You know, Jake mused, studying Raphael detached curiosity. I can almost understand this coming from you. His gaze darkened. You're a predator. That's what predators do. Prey on vulnerable, manipulate, take whatever desire. Jake's stare drilled into Caroline. But you were meant be different. You're Mikey's mother. One-person world who should have kept him safe. Yet you willing throw that away. For what? Illusion-built deception. Life-tangled lies. Caroline's eyes brimmed tears. Jake remained unmoved. Woman he once cherished. Gone. This only confirmed long suspected. Here's how this ends, he stated, voice calm, unwavering. One of you walks out here alive, other does not. Panic flickered faces. Raphael struggled restraints, chair scraping concrete. Caroline froze in place, barely managed breathe. Oh, don't mistake meaning, Jake clarified, tone ice cold, composed. I'm not asking you choose. That choice made long before tonight. What I'm offering, explanation. Pushed up from chair, moved behind Raphael. Firm hands man's shoulders. Raphael tensed, twisting glimpse fate. Your biggest mistake, Raphael, Jake murmured. You misjudged me. Assumed just husband, just father, someone you could break, someone you could drain dry. Jake's grip tightened. You never understood what I truly am. Leaning in, voice dropped whisper. I'm one government calls when someone needs disappear. Ghost buried classified reports. Name erased existence. Consequences always remain. Raphael's eyes widened. Horror dawning. Truth settling in. Fear seeped every inch expression. I've taken lives 17 countries. Jake continued, tone almost conversational. Terrorists, arms smugglers, bomb makers, people deemed too dangerous let live. Straightened, gaze shifting between them. And now you, because you dared threaten something more valuable any nation. You went after my son. Jake reached pocket, withdrew small, untraceable handgun. Not service weapon. This one, situations demanded clean slate. You had options, he said, Raphael. Any other woman, any other family, but you chose mine. Gunshot shattered silence. Sharp, crack bullet reverberated walls. Raphael's scream tore air. Chair tipped, body writhing agony. Blood pooled beneath him, seeping floor shattered knee. Caroline screamed into gag, jerking against ropes. Jake watched measured detachment. Raphael convulsed, suffering fitting punishment. That was for trying take my son, Jake murmured. Crouched beside wounded man, voice almost soothing. Did you know, bullet knee one most agonizing wounds you can suffer? Nerves shredded, bone pulverized. Raphael's desperate eyes pleaded through pain. Jake only tilted head. You thought you could dismantle my life piece by piece. My son, my money, my future. Straightened, shifting focus Caroline, stopped struggling, shock rendering motionless. You wanted see me fall? He asked, voice cutting through still air. This what destruction looks like. Gun came up again. Another shot. Raphael's body jolted, slumping silence. Only Caroline's ragged breaths remained. Jake turned toward her, weapon still hand. Eyes met. Hers filled terror, weight impending doom. Now it's just us, he murmured, as if always inevitable. Stepped forward, peeling tape lips, unsettling gentleness. Any final words, Caroline? Her throat bobbed, tears spilling cheeks. I'm sorry, she whispered. I'm so sorry, Jake. Please, think about Mikey. He needs me. Jake exhaled slowly. He needed mother who put him first. That wasn't you. I made mistake, she choked out. Terrible mistake. I wasn't thinking. Raphael, he convinced me. Jake cut through excuses. No more lies, no more shifting blame. You walked into this open eyes. Caroline's voice trembled. What will you tell Mikey? That his mother loved him. Jake answered. That she's gone. She would want him be strong. Her breath hitched. You're going lie him? I'm going protect him, Jake corrected, pressing barrel gun forehead. Something you never did. Caroline squeezed eyes shut, body trembling. I did love him, Jake, and once I loved you too. Inadequate. Jake's finger flexed trigger. Far from sufficient. Gunshot fractured basement's hush, leaving only emptiness aftermath. Moved methodical precision night. Bodies, encasing layers plastic sheeting. Garage. Cleaning. Scrubbing concrete floor, no stain remained. Dousing surfaces bleach, industrial disinfectant. Every trace erased. Weapons, restraints, shell casings, any object implicate him, carefully collected. First slivers dawn crept through unseen cracks, basement as before. Unremarkable storage area. Nothing remained. Loaded, tightly wrapped corpses trunk car. Procured solely purpose. Cash purchase. Fictitious identity. Nowhere. Drove north. Ascending mountains. Site scouted advance. Remote. Undisturbed. Soft ground. Far well-trodden paths. Digging brutal. 3 relentless hours backbreaking labor. Welcomed exertion. Kept mind sharp. Focus unwavering. Graves filled. Meticulously restored terrain. Smoothing surface. Appeared untouched. Trained investigator struggle. Spot disturbance. Soon enough, nature reclaims space. Obscuring last remnants night's work. Drive back. Disposable phone. Dialed Sanders. Jacob answered second ring. "It's done," Jake said. "Bring Mikey home." "You're certain?" Jacob's tone steady, deliberate. Didn't ask specifics. Didn't need to. "Absolutely. Finished. We'll be there by 4. Kids got knack fishing. Reeled in some real beauties." "Good." Tension coiled tight inside Jake, days eased. "Appreciate it, Jacob." "Forget it." Beat silence. "For good?" Call ended. Jake drove straight self-storage facility. Denver outskirts, pulling car unit, alias. Wiped every surface clean prints. Walked 3 miles vehicle left waiting. Midday, home. Long shower rinsed sweat, soil. Marking transition next step. Using Caroline's phone. Flurry messages her principal. Close friends. Family emergency. Mother gravely ill Chicago. Indefinite leave absence. Laptop, more formal emails followed. Apologetic, professional, promising updates when possible. Packed her things, suitcases, clothing, toiletries, personal keepsakes. Items soon scattered shelters different cities. Her car, drive Chicago, abandoning long-term parking airport. Story simple. Caroline rushed mother's side. Few weeks later, called Jake. Needed space. Not returning. Eventually, legal steps follow. Separation, divorce, custody. Mikey signed away. Clean break. Time enough distance established. Jake file missing persons report. Investigation uncover little. Just another woman chose vanish. Raphael, on other hand, already ghost. Entire existence question mark. Lived off-grid. Different names. Disappeared months' time. No one come looking. Late afternoon, every visible trace Caroline erased house. Photographs remained. Presents Mikey's room. Books read together, stuffed animals gifted him. Those stayed. Mikey deserved keep those memories undisturbed. Exactly 3:52 p.m., Jacob's truck rumbled driveway. Living room window, Jake watched son jump out, clutching fishing rod. Sunburned cheeks glowing, eyes bright excitement. Surge emotion crashed over him. relief, love, overpowering need protect what his. Jake stepped outside, just as Mikey charged path. "Dad!" Barely time steady himself before Mikey threw arms around him, held him close, anchoring him place. "You're back. Bring me something, Alexandria?" Jake grinned. "Of course. Bag. But first, fishing. How'd you do?" "Caught 3 trout. Uncle Jacob showed me how clean them everything." Mikey's grin, electric. "Best." Excitement wavered, gaze swept area. "Where's Mom? She has see pictures took." Jake's expression softened. "She had leave, buddy. Something urgent came up. Grandma's really sick. Flew Chicago this morning." Mikey's smile faltered. "Is she going be okay?" "I don't know yet." Jake smoothed back son's hair. "But Mom will call us soon. Update." Mikey hesitated. "Why didn't she wait me say goodbye?" Jake forced reassuring smile. "All happened fast. Had go right away. But left you note. Told me give you big hug her." Mikey nodded slowly. Processing. "Can we call her?" "She'll reach out when she can. Hospital strict phone rules." Jake shifted gaze Jacob, few feet away. Expression unreadable. Observed conversation. "Appreciate you taking him out," Jake said. Jacob gave slight nod. "Looks like you two had great time." "Always." Eyes locked brief moment. Jacob's held unspoken question. Jake answered, subtle dip chin. "No threats? No danger?" "He's fantastic kid. Got natural feel outdoors." "Can Uncle Jacob stay dinner?" Mikey piped up, eyes hopeful. "Not tonight, buddy." Jacob ruffled Mikey's hair grin. "Got head home, but we'll do it again soon. Deal?" "Deal." After Jacob left, Jake helped Mikey unpack. Boy, full stories, talking excitedly adventure. Vast starry sky, warmth campfire, thrill catching fish, long trek hidden waterfall. Jake listened carefully, committing detail memory, holding moments like treasures. "So, where's my present?" Mikey teased, mischievous grin, putting last things away. Jake chuckled. "Hang on." Disappeared room, returned holding small, finely carved wooden box. "Got this Alexandria," he explained, handing it over. "Craftsman said meant keeping special things." Mikey took it reverently, fingers intricate patterns. "This is amazing," murmured, opening lid. Inside, polished blue scarab stone, velvet lining. "What is it?" "Scarab beetle. Ancient Egyptians believed brought protection, good fortune." Jake watched sun turn stone over palm. "Thought you could keep room, like guardian." "Like you are?" Mikey looked up, expression serious. "Just like me." Jake pulled him tight embrace. "Always." That evening, ordered pizza, curled couch watch movies. Halfway second film, Mikey drifted off, head resting Jake's shoulder. Jake remained still, watching son's peaceful face, soft glow screen flickering features. Everything, every sacrifice, every deception, every body buried past. Been for this, for Mikey, safety, future. Gently, Jake lifted Mikey, carried upstairs, tucking him quiet care. Lingered doorway, watching slow, steady rise, fall sun's breathing. Silent promise took shape mind. No one ever touch son. No one take him away. No one harm him. No matter cost. No matter lies. That's what fathers did. protected children, no matter cost. Our story ended. Life series choices. Every choice, consequences. Betrayal, not just deception. Knife heart. Leaving wounds never heal. Desire freedom, easy money, fresh start, blind people. Pushing them take risks, no understanding true cost. Greatest mistake, underestimating one betray. Some forgive, others make sure you never get chance betray them again. Never build future lies. Never betray those who would have done anything for you. Truth always comes out. When it does, no turning back. What do you think about this story? Anything like this ever happened to you? Share thoughts, comments. Enjoyed way I tell stories? Head over channel, check out other videos. May the force be with you. See you soon, my friend.